Hi, I'm Dr. Roberta Morowitz, a Florida licensed marriage and family therapist and CEO of the Digital Academy's SANE Games, mental health computer games for children and their families. Today I'm going to be talking about how to marry into a dramatic family, assuming that you would like to marry into a dramatic family. I'm assuming if you're asking the question and you're wondering about it, that you have fallen in love with someone who is part of a dramatic family. I don't know if that means that the person that you've fallen in love with is dramatic themselves, and I'm not sure if it means that you too are dramatic and you find yourself butting heads with them. But the first thing that you really need to do is gain the support of the future spouse that you have, because they are the ones who can say whatever it is that they want to say about their family, but you can't. So even though they take free rein to say potentially all sorts of negative things about their family, they get to do it because it's their family. You don't get to do it because you're marrying into that family. So for you, you're really making sure that you are as cordial as you can be, because you don't really want to offend your future spouse or their family. They're dramatic, they're dramatic. They're going to be dramatic. They won't stop being dramatic just because you're there. And I know that you know that, or you wouldn't be asking the question. But you want to be perceived in that family as one of them. And it's difficult sometimes, because if you're not dramatic like they are, they may always perceive you as an outsider. You do have to be true to yourself. So not being a dramatic person, I think, is actually an important thing, even if there is a family with a lot of drama in it. You can be supportive, you can be loving, but you need to keep yourself from engaging in all of the unproductive and difficult conversations that they are probably going to bring to the table, hoping that they can draw you in. They actually might not think they're very dramatic. And potentially, in comparison to some other family members, they might not be. But for you, the comparison might be really a difficult one and a very different view than potentially they will ever have. So, back from family interactions, do you have to be involved in all of them if you have the support of your spouse to be? Then you don't. You get to potentially allow your future spouse to go and take part in some activities without your being at all of those. So it can be frustrating when you see that the people who are the hardest to deal with get sort of people walking on eggshells around them. And you might think, why does everybody do that? Well, they do it because they do it. Not going to alter that. That's just what they do, and it's what their particular family is used to doing. It's their own pattern. So it's easier for you to limit the kind of interaction with them and the time that you spend with them.